So, good afternoon to all. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now today's speaker, Mr. Sarvdeep Sandhu, sir, he has arrived here. He has arrived here. So, so for today's session, we have with us the speaker, Mr. Sarvdeep Sandhu, and he is the general manager from general manager from this Significant LLP Solutions. So I would like to I would invite and congratulate as well as welcome from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, Bhopal, Sage Group, welcomes you all in the third day of this International Faculty Development Program on Innovative and Entrepreneurial Ecosystem in Engineering for Post-COVID-19 Pandemic. Now, before going to start our session, I would like to share just a 2 minutes video of our SAGE group because our institute is working under the SAGE group in which there are two universities also there. One is in the Bhopal and one in the Indore. And there are five colleges also additional to these universities. So just I would like to share one video with you. Now Before going to start this session, just I want to give you the brief introduction of our today's speaker, Mr. Sardeep Sandhu sir. So, uh, Mr. Sardeep Sandhu is a general manager of Significant LLP in India and Significant LLC in Delaware, USA. He graduated Electronics and Communication of Thapar University. Research and technology has always been close to his heart. He is an expert of US, European, and Asian patent laws with more than 8 years of technical and client handling experience. He has worked closely with several Fortune 500 companies like Intel, Hynix, and assisting them with their IP requirements. IP commercialization and valuation is one of the most important areas on which he regularly advises his clients. In addition to searching, he has also assisted in 1000 plus patent and trademarks filing cases for foreign and native clients. He also holds a prior experience as an entrepreneur, as a founder of two startups, one in the field of IP and other in commerce website. So, with this, this is the brief introduction. Sir has a lot of experience as well as other expertise also. So, I welcome Mr. Sardeep Sandhu sir, and we hope that all the participants today will enjoy with the knowledge of this startup as well as the IPR. So, with this, I would like to invite on the stage Mr. Satish Sandhu sir, and other participants are requested to please listen this session and enjoy it, interact it, and make this session very interesting as well as usefulness. So again, I welcome Mr. Satish Sandhu sir. Please sir, come and give your delivery, please. Please sir, unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you a lot, Dr. Dinesh. And I already requested him several times, don't call me sir, but he always
Yeah.
does that. So
Okay.
the first thing I would like to say is that thank you, Dr. Manish, Dr. Dinesh, for inviting us.
Yes, sir, you are not audible, sir.
Dr. Dinesh, please let me know if I'm not audible. I think there was some lag on my side. I,
Okay.
I hope it is clear right now.
Yeah, sir, it is very clear, sir.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah,
So,
please continue.
so I will be taking care of innovation to the market scenario here, and I will be combining, as I initially mentioned, my startup experience with the theoretical work. That's how our backbone of our education system. And especially, I'm requesting it again. I will request you can call me Saravdeep or you can call me Sarav. That's how everybody calls me here. So I think we can skip up to the sir factor that because it gives kind of some freedom to everybody to speak in front. So I think we can start with that thing first. start it up with today's session. So let me put it down somewhere. Dr. Dinesh, I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Nice.
Okay, so that sounds great. So for this particular presentation, we'll start with some briefer idea because I had the chance to go through Dr. Raman's session and I have the chance to understand what he has explained. So I was trying to just add a more value to that. So we'll start with the innovation, then how we can go ahead with the market, and what are the things that a startup and especially youngsters and especially the faculty has to take care of when somebody comes up to them for the startup venture. First of all, the first basic thing that I feel is which is very important. Uh, yeah. So the first thing that entrepreneur, that is a very basic definition that we all have seen, is that is its idea plus inventory and opportunities. This becomes an entrepreneur, and this is what I get from most of the people I talk to. But if we talk about an entrepreneur, he's a very different person. He's a person who does each and everything. He's a founder. He's a visionary. He's a creative person. Who's a technical person. He's a market person. So when I just start with my personal experience, so when I started my first venture, so I started as a technical expertise. I had a technical expertise in a 3 4 years in the industry, and I understand how the market behaves. But when I started with my venture, there were a lot of gray areas which I was not aware of at all. I was not aware how to like attract good talent to a startup because when I started my journey, it was on 2011 and 13, and that time startups were a rare sight. People are not very confident coming into the picture, as Dr. Raman has mentioned that in last session that IITs now look for the startups more than any tech giants because they know that there will be a lot of huge amount of learning there. So I started with HR activities. Then I need to understand how the admin system works. Then I became an accountant. How to check the balance sheets, how to make the balance sheets, and how to take care of it. And later on, because I work in the legal industry, I need to understand how the laws are there. It doesn't matter it's an IP law, it's a civil law. I have to understand it, how the company should be formed. So, in short, an entrepreneur is basically a Superman. Okay. You need to be an office boy, you need to be an RT, you need to be IT guy, you need to understand how the IT system behaves. आपको routing भी आनी चाहिए, आपको technical expertise आनी चाहिए, market भी आनी चाहिए. So this is actually a role of entrepreneur. So just want to clear one thing before even starting that. So as an entrepreneur, you should be motivated enough to do each and everything. So this is what basically we are going after in the market right now. So if we talk about the first step of any startup is the ideation of it. What is the idea behind it? Why we are starting a venture? That is very important and very core to a person. When we talk about the ideation, we need to find out the ideas. Okay, so that's the biggest challenge that I face with a lot of universities. For the past 9 years in the industry, I have been working closely with a lot of universities. We are on the board of advisory board of IPR for IIT Open, and I've been in continuous touch with the youngsters. And I worked with a lot of NIT from Jalandhar, Delhi once. So I had a good amount of understanding how people think, especially the students think. So from that, I extracted the information, what will be the best for them. If we talk about finding an ideation factor, then I think we need to read a lot of stuff. That is coming exception to what we read in the college tenure. So I will always request any young mind, even nowadays, I think professors play a major role in nourishing startup because I work with the Jefferson, also Jefferson University from the United States, and they have a very unique way of analyzing the startups. every startup has a mandatory role to have a couple of professors from the respective domains involved with the startup to guide them, to learn them, to share them. So this is what they say, and they have a very mandatory step of reading 50 books and every year. And then you can actually you're addressing a problem here. That's a very important aspect. Entrepreneurs are just solving the problem. It can be a technical problem. It can be a problem of availability of a product in the market that Micromax have solved it. So I hope already is aware of Micromax case study, you guys. So if you remember, they just solved the problem of the cheaper cell phones. They hadn't produced anything. What they did is bought the products from China or the lower markets and stamped it up with a Micromax and sell it up. So they had a problem. They find a solution. How they find it? They browse it up information for which you can actually exploit the web browsing, which is a very good, I'd say, pathway. And then comes observation. We need to be very observant. Just to give you a short example. So the biggest problem in nowadays is, especially with the youngsters, is charging because 90% of the time they're on the phone. So the biggest problem they face is the continuous charging of it. And I hope you also might, along with me, as faced an issue where there was no stool nearby the switches and on board. So you just put sometimes hanging your phone and assume that it doesn't vibrate and doesn't fall down and screen doesn't broke down. So it saves you like hundreds thousands of bucks. So what you do is you can place your phone on the charger. That's one thing which you can see, and pray to God that it doesn't vibrate, or there shouldn't be any message, or maybe on the silent mode. But there is another problem. You can put a hinge there. You can put a stand there. That's the observation problem. Okay, so observe the problem. You figure out. Okay, there is a way out. So that can be a very complex one, or that can be a very easy one, depending upon what the thought process of the person is. Okay, and secondly is always write journals or write it down even. With today's words, you never know when you're missing $1 million idea. You never know that. So always write it down. Whatever you feel is okay. This is a problem. This can be sometimes tricky or sometimes weird, but these are the problems that has been addressed by the market. So if you're writing something, you're writing it on a solid paper, or maybe you're dropping a WhatsApp message is good enough for the discussions. Okay. Then this is the most important role. I learned it after 2 years of startup that socializing outside your normal circle is very important. You can't stick to the people with whom you have good relations or maybe your friends because they might not be sharing the same kind of ideation about startups. I have a couple of friends in my jobs. They have a very different perspective. But at the end of the day, I have to go to the people who are having a similar kind of understanding of the startups, similar kind of knowledge, and he or she can be a good friend or may not be a good friend. But everybody is looking to have a solid discussion point. So if we talk about the idea from the creation and the diffusion point, so this is, I think, the best way to approach it out. So if you can see on the first side, the idea creation chart, you can see there is a graph showing the quality and the time aspect. So you can see that, let's take an example here to understand. Let's suppose COVID is going on, and let's suppose it's figure it out, it's sorted in a next 3-4 months, and you plan to go some hill station. Okay, let's plan it out to go to Shimla. Okay, let's follow the assumption part of let's go to Shimla because it's near to Chandigarh, so I will stay with that. But that may or may not be a very good option. But that's the first option that came into my mind right away. When somebody said, okay, nearest hill station or maybe a hill station, Shimla is the nearest one. Okay, that convenience factor is there, but there will be a lot of stuff, there will be a lot of people, there will be crowded, it might be having some kind of hindrance. So these are the other parameters. So then can be another point of view. Then it can be Himalayans or maybe on the more on the higher side. So these are some of the ideas which can come into the picture, and then there will be pros and cons for it. But at the moment, after you can say after 45, 50 minutes of aggressive discussion about that, you'll feel exhausted. You will say, okay, I'm done. I'm great until it. I want to think about it. So that is where actually an entrepreneur should never give up. The problem with entrepreneurs is that they give up at that particular moment. If you can pass that thing, you will have a brilliant idea. The ideas which will change the world. then you will come up with a destination which will give you a more elaborate experience than just going there and enjoying. It can give you a journey experience along with the viewing experience. So that is what a startup or investor or even I feel that faculty should be pushing their students to. Okay. So if we talk about the second important aspect of the market, especially. So if we talk about the diffusion law, you can see a basic graph here that is a curve graph. So just to explain it up, let's take another beautiful example of Flipkart or Amazon or maybe Myntra, because these are players who started very early in 2008. And at that time, if you are aware that there was a lot of noise that it is क्या पता सही आएगा या नहीं आएगा. They will deliver what they are saying. होगा या नहीं आएगा. Vinny Mahajan, Sachin Bansal, these people were sitting at the stores, outside the stores of popular bookshops and saying that okay, buy it at 10% discount, then buy it at 15 or 20% discount and you order it online, just to convince the people to give them a sense of passion that okay, this is the right way. So what happens was initially, even if you remember my parents, I remember my parents. They never said, they said okay, नहीं यार इनसे नहीं मंगाना, क्या पता बेचे ही ना, fraud हो जाएगा. So this was the basic mentality, and it was rightly mentality. It's not wrong mentality. So when I was in college, I was in college in 2007 and 6. So there was a recharge platforms that are coming into the picture, and people were very skeptical about it. So one of our two friends, one of my friend, he started doing the recharging, and people started going to him for the recharging, respective going to the website. So he was one of the initial investors in that. Then comes the early adapter. After seeing a person, out of batch of around 50, 20 or 30 people started recharging their phones by online. Those are the early adapters, and those are the people who are actually and the target audience for every startup. Every startup need to first invest in the people. They need to give them a confidence for their product, whatever the product is, product or services. You have to give them confidence. Then comes the early adapters. Then comes the early majorities people, and that is what a startup or any company finds to go after. It took Flipkart to around 4 years span time to reach at the early adapter point. Then the early majority comes in the next 2 years. Okay, so the tenure will be exponentially decreasing along with, but the revenues will be also exponentially decreasing. So you don't have to worry about that. That is what a startup need to targeting. And always forget about the last ones. The late majority is okay. They will become after because there is no option to do it. Now everybody does online shopping. Everybody does online recharge. Definitely, there will be some people who are comfortable with going to the retail shops. That's it. That's okay. We need to be have some kind of circularity. But always as a startup, target a bigger audience because that will help you in the investor phase. That will help you in capitalizing the market. Never ever go with a very small market because that restricts your opportunity to grow. So if we talk about the quality research, how the things are there, first one, the ideation research, figure it out. Second, the most important one is protecting your IP on that. It can be anything. It can be software code. It can be a technical aspect, or it can be a brand name. So there are a lot of expertise coming. And the third factor is industrialization. You have to see what is the potential of your invention. Okay, so this is how if everything is overlapping, that's a successful one. And that shouldn't be novel. It shouldn't be that, as Dr. Rahman has very goodly said, he said 96% of the startups are not creating. That is also a bad factor also and a good factor also. Because good factor is that it gives every person an equal opportunity. Sometimes solving a problem is it shouldn't be complex one, it should be a lighter one. But it also gives us a drawback that we as a startup country is leading behind the other startup companies in the global scale. Like he mentioned about Israel, and then there's US, then there's Europe, having a huge amount of startups that are growing at a very faster pace. But they are protecting everything they're going after, and it is not the case for Indian startups. So just to give you a smaller number, Indian startups are filing hardly 2% of the patents that are filed in India. And in 2017, we filed around, you can say, 5,000 patents from the startups, and we have around 1,500 startups. So that's a bit of a drawback on side, but I think there are things which are changing. So I will move to how to actually capitalize your R&D. Okay. Research journals I always prefer, but I also say that if you are pushing your students for the research and they're pushing some papers, always push them for the second part, that is protecting it. Because end of the day, you never know about any scenarios about it. Because a couple of weeks back, I was talking to Dr. Richa. She's one of the professor in Delhi College. So they had one very good idea about the vaccine of the disease that is cancer, and they published it in like 2017. Now what happened is even if you are going to give it for a free, but always go for a protection. The reason behind is if you are going for a freely for services, then still you have a right to stop people who are exploiting it. Okay, so pushing a journal is okay, but within a 1 year's time, I think if you feel that this is something a very good of technology and this is very good research, you should be applied. Go for a IP on that. Then comes a newspaper. You can drop it on the newspaper. You can have some kind of understanding. Then YouTube is another way of exploiting the information, which is highly recommended here. Like, I will highly recommend to exploit YouTube for sharing your words of the knowledge. Facebook advertisement, libraries, I think they are the best. Books, if you're writing a book, it's the best you can do. WordPress websites, but don't go with the just journal and forget about. Don't do it, please. That's my personal request to every faculty member. Just push them, push your students. I know it's tougher in the Indian market, but push them, because if you push in the journal and you forget about it, you're losing money basically, because you are not able to capitalize and you are not able to commercialize it. And being working with Jefferson, Washington, Colorado universities, I came to understand how the system at these universities are very different from our own, because they understand the revenues that government can give them is on a nominal basis. It's a some portion. So they need to create that commercial factor to their R&D team. So always go for the protection of the IP. So this initially we talk about the ideation factor. Let's talk about that more, because this is the practical challenge I felt it at the moment of my second startup, because I entered into e-commerce company which is having a very niche market of organic products, because I wanted to create some wealth for Indian farmers. The idea was to create some wealth for Indian farmers, because they are capitalizing, they're putting a huge amount of money into it, and if somebody is going to the organic stuff, they need to be have some kind of liberty than others. So if we talk about the impact bar and the time factor here, you can see there are four basic graphs that can be formed. First one, if you can see that, it's basically high impact and it requires more time. That's a long-term investment. Say, and a mutual fund is a long-term. You have to put the money and you have to wait for. So these are the terms. This is for if you're looking for you have a very good impact industry, but it will take time. It's a good. You can go for it. But if you are having a second one is like if you're having some idea which is having a lower impact, as I initially mentioned, if the market is very niche, and the time consumption is very high, forget about it. Don't waste your time. It's not worth your time. Spare your time for something which is valuable. Especially one thing I would like to point out here is, especially to the faculty, the major problem that I understand with the startup is that they forgot when to say no. Okay, so this is a very general problem. Even I faced it in my first startup as well. There should be sometimes when you say that okay, this is not working, and it should be moving to next one. So always be eager on moving into new things and learning new things. Third one is if it is of you can say low impact, market is very low, and it is not taking much of time of your side. I think it shouldn't be your priority. It shouldn't be your priority. So you not shouldn't be spending much of time there. And if something is of high impact and it's of shorter time, you should be going for it. Just to give you an example for it, so if you talk about Snapchat and you can say WhatsApp, so these are the companies which grown exponentially in the very short span of time. Okay, and even I will say Flipkart or Swiggy. Swiggy is a company which had done very good. And if we talk about robotics or maybe 3D bioprinting is an industry which is doing wonders here right now with the high impact and less time. So, so basically, if you talk about the key ingredients for a good chef, the novel. It should be novel. It shouldn't be something which is not actually exploiting the market in a rightly manner. Let me elaborate on the novel aspect. Novel shouldn't be like it should be novel and have a patent. This is not, and then you can go with the industry. That's not a point. When we talk about novel, it should be some improvement even the previous ones also that can comes under the novel aspect. Okay, so as we talk about Flipkart as an example here, Flipkart started as a book service, then moves to another part. So they started expanding their businesses or expanded their horizons every year. So that's a novel way of approaching the clients. Okay, just to be a very funny sector, actually Flipkart is not an e-commerce company. They never solved the problem of e-commerce. They solved the problem of very different industry. They solved the problem of logistics. If you can understand, the biggest problem with our products that we have is that weight to money ratio for the transportation. That is the reason we can't distribute pulses on a longer value, because the pulses is price is 150 and the transportation charge will be 40. There is no revenue model that can make it viable. So that is a huge challenge still in the market. So Flipkart solved e-commerce. It's not solved the e-commerce. It's solved a logistics company problem. So second comes the viability. Viability is a market. It should be having a sum of a market, because end of the day, a lot of startups fails because they don't have a potential a revenue source of income. So they should have some kind of viability which can be pitched in later on to the startup for the fundings and all this. And market readiness. It should be something which should be quick. That market is like ready for it. Okay. If it is a longer term, then you should be preparing for it. As Flipkart knew that at the moment, okay, if we talk about 5G right now, Jio already distributed their plan systems right away. And 5G will coming in like 2021, maybe on the later or maybe half of it. They already distributed it because they know that market is very much ready for it. Because India is one of the highest consumption country when it comes to cellular networks. They're consuming huge amount of data sources. We are, I think, the number one when it comes to the number of GBs that we're downloading or that watching. So, yeah. So diffusion, again, diffusion factor is very important. How well the product will diffuse in the market. That is very important. And what phase of technology that product is right now. Like 5G right now is good. If somebody is going to launch a product about 3G right away, it's in the bottom bar of a diffusion right now. So nobody will invest in that product because they know that it is going to go down. So that is how you need to have, and you need to put some experiment. You need to do test and trial and test method for each everything, the technical and the non-technical as well. Then comes the application. It should be a wonderful or unique application in the market. And facing up the competition. This is very important, very, very important. If Flipkart was not there, Amazon would have taken all the market. If Google is not having a competition from Bing or any other kind of, you can say, search engines, there is no way they are going to expand horizons in such a manner. Because if there is not face up with the competition, you will not have the innovation. People will not innovate. So always, always, always go with the competition. If you don't see the industry which are not having competition, because if they are not having competition, nobody is going to invest in those companies. Either it should be very unique or it should be of not a worth the time. So 90% of the time, it's not a worth of the time. So always, always have a face of competition for the mutual growth. Okay, and the most important, see the problem, find the solution. That's what startups or that's what entrepreneurs do. There is no other way you can solve it up. Okay. So if we talk about IPR factor, here, if we talk about the glance of the IP, where you can actually go with it. From the very first idea, that is inception of an idea, you start with, if it is a technical aspect, I will highly recommend to protect your IP, because you never know when you're going to have competition and when you're going to exclude those people from the rights. Okay. And always register your trade names. If you have a website, let's suppose as we have a signisant.com, we have a registered trademark by the Signisants, multiple domains we have registered. We have registered .com, .co. So you have to protect your startup in every possible manner. That's what you're going after. And the third one is the copyright. If you're writing codes, if you're writing an algorithm, or if you're writing some ARM processor algorithm, let's suppose, you can protect it all. Even if you're writing a book, article, thesis, you have to protect it. And GI, definitely geographical indication, that's might not be of value to you right now, but I just want to give you an idea about it. So like Kolabri Chapel and all this that comes under there. Then comes the industrial design, that is mechanical. We are getting a lot of this kind of designs right now, starting from the PPA kits, how the designing should be, the face mask. For the past, I will say, past 4 months, I have worked in a lot of PPE designs, like around 10 or 15 cases our company has taken care of. And even just to highlight, Jefferson recently tied up with the Bharat Biotech for the COVID vaccine, and we were the people who actually worked on that case year and a half back. So this is what they're going after. So I hope we can have a small discussion here. Dr. Dinesh and other fellow colleagues, we can have a small discussion that we can, what kind of IP we are protecting here, and how we are going ahead with it. So if we talk about McDonald's and then there M symbol, what do you think is the IP that is being protected? It's what kind of, it's a patent, it's a trademark, it's a copyright. What is there? Hello, Dr. Dinesh.
Yeah, sir.
It's a trademark.
Yeah, so it's trademark. So just to elaborate, trademark is a two type of elective. Then there is a service mark and there is a registered trademark also. Service will be having a S in the circle, and for McDonald's, yes. So what about the face mask? This is from one of the case that we did in the month of April. So what kind of IP will be protected here? And anybody would like to mention it?
Is nobody copy?
Yeah.
Means that nobody copies this kind of symbol. Hello.
Okay. So what will you do to that for nobody to copy it?
Means it's create a brand value.
It's a patent basically, because anything which having a utility will be coming under the patent. So I'm having some issue. Let me chart it on my system. So if we move it to the further next, thank you. 5 point someone. That's a Chetan Bhagat novel. I think most of you have already read. So what will be the IP that will be protecting here?
Copyright. It's a copyright.
Copyright. Okay, brilliant. So what about the Coca-Cola here? Coca-Cola's formula?
Formula patent.
Okay, that's a good suggestion to be. But what happened was Coca-Cola was a very smart players. They were very smart when it comes to IP. So initially with the bottle design, they went for the trademark. Later on, they changed it to copyright. Okay, because trademark is 10 years, copyright is 60 years after the death of a person. But here it is a trade secret, because when you go for the patent, it is only having a lifespan of 20 years. Okay, after 20 years, because formula is already done, somebody will capitalize it and make new Coca-Colas and sell it by other name. So they played it smart. They said we will have a trade secret and will not disclose to anybody, and we will secure this particular combination for years to years, thousands of years. what they're going after. And what about this? This is a particular, you can say, motorbike with all the features. What do you think? What will it be?
The category of patent.
APR, I think.
Nice patent. And what about this design? This is clearly a phone design. So
This is also patents.
Design patent.
Mobile.
design patent. Beautiful. I always like when someone mentions design patents. Wonderful. So again, this is the picture. This is a copyright. So now you are very much clear about the things. Now let's get a bit tricky. What is this? This kind of a bucket or a shoe? Whatever it is. It's some kind of bucket.
Design, sir.
Patent design. Yeah.
Design.
Design patent, right.
Design patent. So if we talk about the patents, design can be another aspect, but have a shorter lifespan, and it's very quick to get granted. This is a Tesla. So what it will be? It's a Tesla logo.
Trademark.
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 Wonderful. Yeah, this is Kolhapuri chappal. ये क्या है?
GI.
Design
Yeah.
patent, I think.
No. It's GI.
Geographical.
Yeah, practical. Design patent should have some kind of uniqueness to it. It's a very generic, but it is being famous because of a particular character. What about this bicycle?
Design
Patent.
patent, I think.
No. It's patent.
Patent.
Yeah. So now we are all experts in the IP. So now let's see that how we can actually safeguard our IP and why it is important for startups. I will also tell you on the front of investors because when I raised my funding, so that was a very different scenarios and how I raised it was again a challenge for me. And how and what are the questions that were asked to me? I will share complete details with you so that you can actually talk to your students on that also. So when we talk about safeguarding IP, the most important aspect is selling of it. It is a challenge. I will tell you what is the right and what is wrong in the Indian society also. It is a huge challenge in India to sell an IP. Yeah, I think Dr. Aman has also pointed out very rightly that a lot of products are not well received by the industries or by the market. So the idea behind is always go in reverse manner. First, see what is the problem and how this problem is solving on a mass level. Okay, so it should be on a reverse methodology. When you start a startup, you need to understand a problem which is for mass, then solve it with the solution, and then go for the pay. Normally, what happens is you figure out the topics very abruptly. That okay, this is going in the industry. You figure out a topic which are close to us, which might not be having a very good market potential. And if we go with that kind of product right away, it will not be a sellable market. Okay, this is the major problem that the universities are facing in the
Please unmute it. Please unmute yourself, sir. Yeah.
okay. Check it is
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, sir. Now already.
So I hope you can see my screen right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So I was talking about. I hope you heard the selling portion. So if we talk about commercialization, the difference is that it's about talking about taking your product to the market and making it in selling portion. It is not talking about IP in any way, but it is the part of an IP. So how you can go ahead in the market and how you can actually commercialize your product and sales figure and how will be the pricing factor that comes under IP on that. Then comes the licensing. If you made you had a product and you are not having that kind of revenue to manufacture it. So what you can do is you can go with the people who are having a manufacturing plants or they are having resources to manufacture. You can give them the license of it. So you can give an exclusive as a non-exclusive license. When we talk about exclusive, it means that it should be given as authority to a single person. Non-exclusive, it means you can give it to the multiple people and you can take the royalties out of everybody. Okay, so IP along with the startup funding gives you an opportunity to license, sell, commercialize, and even earn royalties from the ventures. That is how the universities work. Most of the universities always focus on selling and royalty factor. Okay, and most important is the recognition that gives you a branding in the market, recognition in the market with the IP, and most important is economic growth. So the problem with the Indian economy is that most of our IP is very restricted. The people who are native are filing hardly 20% of the patents. All the major IP is being filed by the foreign companies, and they are actually restricting us from selling a product that we manufacture in our territory. There is a wonderful example of Micromax here. What happened was Micromax is not filing any patents. They hardly have like 9 or 10 patents till now. That's again that was one of the worrying factor and that led to the drop of the Micromax sales. So what they did, they bought the product, they stamped it as a Micromax and started selling. It boomed like anything because market there was nobody selling the cheaper phones. Market was open for it, and they exploited it. But as soon as the foreign companies started to understand, okay, there is a huge market in India which they were not targeting initially. So what they did, they started coming here. They started doing their businesses, and they already have a protection in India. And just to give you a good understanding, Micromax got sued by Ericsson, which is not an Indian company, and Ericsson asked Micromax not to sell their products in India. An Indian company is not liable to sell the products in India because the problem is they were infringing some IP from Ericsson. So what happens? Whatever we buy goes to the foreign market. That's the biggest drawback to any kind of economy. That is why even if the taxation system, if people are aware about the taxation system, all the companies who are doing an outsourcing business, who are outsourcing from foreign territories and bringing the dollars or the euros into India, they are exempted from tax.
Sir, one question.
Because
There is one question.
sure, please,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Licensing and franchisee. What is the difference?
Sure. Franchisee system licensing basically is more of a selling of a IP. When we talk about the franchisee, it can be an IP, it cannot be an IP. A franchisee is like Bachpan is one of the biggest chain in the school industry. They don't have an IP. They have a brand name which you can actually take care of. Okay, that brand name will have trademark or copyright, or the content will be copyrighted, but you are going in association with them. You're not taking or selling any kind of IP. Bachpan is not giving you authority to actually capitalize on their brand name. They're asking you to be partner in the chain. That's the difference. Selling is something you have the right to sell it, to manufacture in a multiple level. Okay, franchises give you an option to exploit in a limited scope, but without having any kind of power over the IP. This is the difference. This is a major difference. Any other questions
Thank you,
which
sir.
I can answer?
Thank you, sir. Yes. Satisfied.
Oh,
Yeah, please continue.
So let's talk about some protection here. I hope some of the patents have been filed from your side also, and already know this. This is one example I've taken from IIT Bombay. This is a patent that I filed. Even the initial problem with the universities was the filing. Now it has improved slightly for the past couple of years. Now I'm looking on a more scalability of it. I'm very much eager. Even uh, I think on Monday I had a meeting with one of the startups from the IIT, and it includes professors as well as the students, and they come to our office with all the social distancing maintained. So we had a very thorough discussion about how to commercialize the things. They are working on a paint right now. It's you can say antivirus or anti-fungus paint, which is a unique aspect and the composition, and they are looking to commercialize it right away. They just filed a patent, and on the very next day, they were at my office and to talk about how to commercialize it. Okay, so that's the next step. I think the university should be taking care of it. But before that, how I will give you a briefer idea how to actually strengthen your IP or strengthen your patent. First of all, you need to have a very thorough understanding about the requirement going after. What is the composition there? And second, most important thing is you need to conduct searches. That is where we are lagging. You know what is the percentage of filing and grantation in India? It is hardly 20%. That is very low. Trust me, for especially for the university, it's very low. And last year I was with Punjab Agriculture University. This is one of the biggest universities in Punjab for the agriculture domain. And the director of university, Mr. Jagdeep, was talking to me, and he said, "कि sir, like we filed 50 patent, पर उनका पता नहीं है क्या है." कि सर फाइल किया कहीं ग्रांटेशन हुई है, कहते ग्रांट ही नहीं हो रहे हैं. So what people will start doing is they're filing it without searching. You don't need anybody. You don't need any professional for searching. I will tell you very small or very basic things. Do your stuff, build yourself, and sell it out. Okay? After conducting a thorough searching, shortlist the references जो आपको लगते हैं ना, which are slightly similar. Shortlist them, analyze them, learn from them, and add new or modify your patents according or your research according to them. These are the steps you should be doing even before spending an hour on a study. Okay. अगर रिसर्च करना हमने करना शुरू कर दिया ना, उसके बाद जाके हम करेंगे ना, तो डोंट डू दैट. बड़ा जब बेसिक लेआउट होता है ना, व्हेन यू हैव अ वेरी बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग अबाउट योर इन्वेंशन, conduct a search there, because that will give you an idea you should be putting a lot of effort there or not. And then there is a relevant prior art. This is a basic step. I will show you one. These are some of the search engines which you can exploit. This is open search engines which are free of cost. Google Patent is a very good. Normally, we exploit a lot of commercial databases, but I highly recommend, especially to the Indian universities, I highly recommend Google Patent and eSpaceNet. It's very easy to use, very efficiently used, will give you a very good result. I know you might be using it. I can give you some tricks and terms for it to exploit, and then you can use that ASME, especially for the mechanical standards. Then there is IEEE for the electronic standard, and Google Scholar is there. I trust my words. You can very well find the prior arts here. You don't need a professional unless you are very sure that technology is going to exploit, like disruptive technology, is going to exploit the market in a very big manner. Then you need to be very strong. Then hire somebody on a bigger manner. Okay. For the searching, I can tell you a very briefer. Like here, you can see the brackets are there, and or not are things. When we talk about and putting there like self and heal, it means every patent which are having a self and heal should be there. Then there are options for search. You can title search. You want all the relevant words to be in the title. You can hit a title. It will like reduce your patent search count, which seems to be broad, like 1 lakh patent or 1 lakh patent, to hardly 1,500 patents. So that's another thing which you can talk about some other day. I'll not emphasize more on that, but I think you should be focusing on that. So if we talk about the patent law, just need to understand where you can actually file it out. Okay? Because that is very important when it comes to protecting an IP. So when you go with your product and you're launching a startup and you want to secure that, okay, I have done my registration of the company and I have registered with the Startup India. Always register with the Startup India. There are a lot of perks that you can exploit it out. That's very, very recommended from my side. I'm not a government body, but I recommend it because it saves a huge amount of money. Filing a patent can save around 75% of the money. You can save a lot of money in the rebates that you can get from the startup government registration. So always do that. So after that, understand your research and see that where you're going ahead with it. Like in which domain you want to go. If it's a conventional application or it's ordinary, or you want a divisional application, or you want an additional patent. You filed one, then you see that okay, इसकी तो एक और invention बनती थी यार. I filed only single one. Government gives you a right to file a divisional application or additional application. Okay, and if you feel that okay, this invention is very good in the market, file a application. So these are some of the examples. So let me tell you what is not patentable. You shouldn't be worried about that. So first of all, anything which is natural law, like mathematical equation or so E is equal to mc squared dal diya, that is not patentable. These are the standard natural laws, or any kind of machine who is like, take examples mentioned like performing 100 more than 100%. That's not possible, or that is not actually patentable.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we talk about that, let me move it to the. Yeah. So second portion is it should be have some kind of commercial value to it. If we talk about the commercial aspect, so it can be in the form of, it should have some utility on the ground of a global scale. In public, it should be in the favor of a public. It shouldn't be against the public. That is the one thing that you should be there. It should be ethical. Basically, the word is. And the third one is it shouldn't be harming anybody. Like that is one reason when we talk about army technology, we talk about missiles. Those are not patents. Government always says we want a tech transfer. They never say we want an IP transfer. We had a complete understanding about it, and we have all pages there. But if you want, we can give you. You have to pay some money. There's no IP to protect it. But the point is you are lagging behind the technological development there. So that's a major problem that they are addressing there. Okay. So what they do is they send their researchers or their scientists to India, and they work in India for 4 or 5 years and tell them, okay, this is what you have to do next. This is the next step. That is called tech transfer. That is why those things are not covered under the patent, because that is harm for the humans. So that is one thing I think we can. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, sir.
Yes. Okay, that's great. So let's talk about what are the steps there which we need to be finding out. Let me. Basic steps that every startup has. So if we talk about the first step, register your company. Never, either in the form of LLP or maybe in the form of any kind of private limited. If private is an expensive, go with the LLP or maybe a contractual basis. Okay, then check for the domains. You have to check for the websites. I understand there will be some R&D which might not require, but I still recommend to have some domain searches there. So then you can go with the name. Okay, once you have the domain name, because now almost every 3 alphabet websites are already consumed, and they are having millions of you can say rupees for the selling of that. And if you talk about our company, and that is Significant, so we just change one alphabet. There's an F word. And we change significant, and we change it to Significant. That's what we did, and we got it up, did everything around it. Okay, website developer website. You need to have a website right now, because investors will looking up to your website. They will looking up to what are the problems you are solving. Have a professional email address. First thing, have a professional email address. I'm not sure. Like a couple of years back, Google was giving a free access of the professional email addresses, and I will see to it if it is still there or whatever they're charging to go with that. Have a social media pages. You have to have some kind of branding for your product or any kind of, even you're doing R&D, you need to have some kind of branding. A lot of big names in the pharmaceutical or mechanical industry. I work with one of the big giant. We working with a big giant from the Israel. That's a vessel. It's one of the big names.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have one more question,
please.
sir, if you permit.
Sure, sure.
The role of a collaborator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can we
Can-
make
can you-
them
can
our
we have-
partner also?
Collaborator. It's a kind of a tricky situation, to be very frank. You can actually make them your partner, but always my personal recommendation is when you say go for a funding, when you go for the investment, because I understand startups can have a very limited funds that can be from the our pockets or our fathers or maybe people started it. So when you go with the fund rounds, they very much look into your team. So your team should be complementing your vision here. That's the first thing that everyone needs to understand. Your team is very important. Everybody is going to put money. We fund around 25 to 40 lakhs for our startups, and we fund people. We never ever funded any institute who's having some collaboration with somebody. We never funded that because we know that the passion is coming from the people who are involved in that. So you need a passionate mind along with your side. It can be easy path startingly. जैसे होता है ना कि स्टार्टिंग में इजी हो गया, ठीक है कि पैसे आ गए, सब कुछ कर लिया, did a good job, but in the longer picture it will not be very fruitful. That's my personal situation, and with my past experience I can say that, because in one I had a collaboration, in second I never had a collaboration, and got the funding of 1 CR within like 3-4 months of the starting. So yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Any other
good.
questions?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
It's
Deeds,
okay,
deeds.
sir.
Have you an idea about deeds? If you can't incorporate, because incorporating a private limited, it will cost you somewhere around 15,000-20,000. So if you don't want to spend that kind of money, you can go with deeds is basically notary paper attested by the court, and it will cost you hardly like 3-4,000. So go with the deed if you are saving money on that. Yeah. So the next step will be current accounts. I know it's very tricky for everybody, but you need to have a current account. You can't go with the personal accounts, because in a longer picture, when we go with the current accounts, the money is coming to your account. You are paying to your team members or maybe to the interns which you have hired. So the legal terms, it will be a huge amount of conflict, because that is billable as an individual account, not a company account. So you need to have a corporate account. You have to have a salaries or any kind of transition that need to be done from that particular account. Even a smaller one, if you're going for some conference, you're meeting somebody and you're spending some company money, it should be done from the account, company current account, or if not, then invoices should be submitted. So make it a habit. That is especially that faculty need to push it up for the starters, that they need to make a habit of taking accountability of each and every money factor, because on a longer run, when we are going for the funding round, all the files will be opening up. If your logs are not completely maintained, they will not have trust in you. Okay, PAN card, TAN number, GST, everything should be there. Digital signature of the director should be there. As I mentioned, register with MSME. A starter registered with MSME saves huge amount of money on a longer picture. And at the last, protect your IP. Okay. So let's do a very short knowledge session here. So what we can do is, I have a couple of brands here. You have to name the company and the country. If we talk about Colgate, what do you think the name of the company is and what is the country? Dr. Dinesh? Hello? Hello, Dr. Dinesh. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes.
So let's do a small last exercise. After that, I'm open for the question. I know it's a long session, but I wanted you to have a very thorough understanding. So if we talk about Colgate, कौन सी company होगी इसकी, and what is the country it represents? Let me give you first one. Colgate, yes, and what country it might be? किस country का product होगा ये?
US. US.
USA.
Exactly.
US.
Like what?
USA, sir.
Hindustan Liver.
Hindustan.
Hindustan USA.
Hindustan.
US country. Okay, this is UK.
Okay.
England.
This is
UK.
Lux is also Hindustan Unilever. Lux.
Okay.
Hindustan Unilever.
Okay. And what about Rin?
And also Hindustan Unilever.
Yes. And what about Renault?
No.
Coffee popular.
Renault USA. Renault USA.
Yes. And Micromax, we all know it's an Indian company. And Fair and Lovely. Yeah. So you can very well see that the things we use in a debate on composition. So these are all the compositions they have already patented or
They're getting in.
and if you talk about Facebook, everybody knows.
USA.
USA.
USA. USA.
Pepsi. USA.
Bingo,
PepsiCo
bingo
also
have-
US.
ITC. India.
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 India. India. India.
Yeah. Yes.
What about Peter Pan?
Hindustan Lever Limited.
UK. India.
Unilever.
Aditya Birla.
Peter England, India.
But India.
Flipkart.
India.
Okay, KFC, we all know.
Pepsi.
America.
Co USA.
America.
Thank you.
USA.
PepsiCo USA.
So you can very well see that the things that we utilize in daily requirement is coming from the countries outside India, and they are actually restricting us and exploiting our market. I'm not against any organization. I am against the creativeness that we need to put in, that we are lagging, especially in India and universities. So I've been working with 9 universities now, and we are trying our best to guide them in a manner that we can actually exploit it in a manner in the future. We can actually contribute to our economy as well. So that's my suggestion to every startup. Register yourself, put your accountability on a very, very crystal clear manner, protect each and every aspect of it, starting to trademark, copyright, patents. You never know when you're going to need them. Because you might not need them to sell your IP, you might need it to stop others from exploiting your market. So that is what I would recommend. And first of all, thank you guys. You're a very kind audience. And I'm open to questions. If you have any questions, I'll have to answer.
Okay, so now it is a session open for the questions. So anybody who wants to ask question, please unmute yourself and ask question, please.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, sure, please.
Yeah, please.
You have a question?
Sir, how is limited liability company, that is LLP, different from a proprietorship or private limited company? And the second question is, what if initially it is an LLP, can at the later stage it can be converted into proprietorship or so on?
And
Yes,
one
we
question.
can-
And one question I have, sir. Yeah, one minute. Okay.
Yeah, please wait here.
Let me answer it, then we can move to another question. Okay, I hope it is fine.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So when we talk about LLP and private limited, the perks are not very much different, to be very frank.
Okay.
So in LLP, you have two directors. When we talk about a private limited firm, you can have multiple directors, and the person can be a director of a multiple companies. And you can have a MD, which is restricted to two or three. Okay,
Okay.
so these are the big differences. But when it comes
Hmm.
to the perks that government has given, there is no big difference. Significant is the LLP right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are running around 100 people here. There's no problem with it. We just have, it's a more of a personal ground points. It's sometimes easier to get a loan for the private limited company, and LLP is not such an easy factor. But incorporating a private is a huge task than LLP. Okay, so
Hmm.
it's a more
Okay.
of a personal ground where you want to go ahead, and definitely you can convert it into later in the private limited. That's not an issue.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. The other question. What was the other question?
Next question, please.
Sir, like you have given the example that Micromax was not able to sell the phones because Ericsson sued them as they were infringing some IPR. So, like,
Yes.
is there any role that our government can play in which the Indian startups are not actually sued by multinational companies in such a way that they cannot sell their own products, the products in their own country?
Mhm.
Is there
Okay.
anything that Indian government can do basically?
Yeah. See, when it comes to the patents, there is actually there is a norm with the Indian with every government who is having a patent off. So they can actually cancel the license for anybody. Like if we talk about this particular pandemic situation right away. So even if some generic producing companies and the government wants it to be on a mass level and they want to do it to escalate the things, they can actually suspend those licenses and ask generic companies to manufacture their drug. Okay,
Okay.
so that is possible, but this will always go against the ethical norms. That's a one-time situation. That's something which is very important on a ground of health or maybe for the human life. Then these things come into picture. When it comes to electronics or mechanical, there is no such thing. So government directly cannot do anything, but definitely there are you can say civil courts because we don't have a specific IPR courts right away in India. So all the cases are
Okay.
taken care in the civil. So civil court gives some kind of preference to the native peoples always. Especially the biggest example of this is the China. So China in most of they have a lot of coffee products. They have a lot of coffee products, and they have a preference to the Chinese native people. So that is one area. But definitely, in a rightly way, the government is doing what government is doing right now is they're giving a very liberty to startups. The
Okay.
government fees for filing a patent for the startup is 1,500 or 1,600 rupees. Okay, and along with that, if you are having a registration of a certificate form or government for the startup, 75% of whatever you invest in the startup in upcoming years will be refunded to you. Okay, so this
Okay.
is how they are directly boosting startups to file irrespective so that they can have a more strengthened factor on a bigger scale.
Okay, sir. Okay. Right, sir. Thank you.
Mhm. Sure.
Yeah.
Any
Ask
other
me.
question which I can answer?
Anyone more? Anyone more who wants to ask question, please?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Sardeep sir. How are you?
Good,
Hello.
good. बस सर भी कहिए that's good. So, that's more than good.
Yes. Sir, session was really awesome, and we have learned a lot of things about the patent and startups. But I have a question. Like we have innovation. Innovation is some different things, and making a product is some different thing, and selling the product and getting the profit, that is different thing. So
Yeah.
basically, the students come to me and they have the problem. Might be they have a solution also. but the thing is that they have worried about it will be sell or not. So for selling, first we have to go, we should go for the market search. So is there
Yes.
any efficient way to market search of that particular product or concept, whatever is that? So is there any agency or any is there any softwares, anything? So where the students or or newcomers who coming, so do the market search before launching that particular product.
Mhm. Sure, sure. That's a good question because that is very important aspect when it comes to the product selling industry. So what my recommendation will be, because there are some companies, even we do the market search, but before that, I will suggest what students can do is they can do a very small Google search. So let's suppose if it is it's a washing machine. Okay, let's suppose it's a new kind of washing machine that students have developed. So what my recommendation is put washing machine and plus you can add the market search report or market and market reports. Okay, so these are the two keywords you exploit. And when you go to the search engine, then there will be top 5 results which are from the market research companies. So what we do is we have a lot of market research that we have already done. So and it will give you numbers. It will give you what is the compound annual growth rate, which is CAGR in our terms. Compound annual growth rate is at what pay scale that particular industry is growing, which is very important. If it is on a higher side, basically anything above 10% for electronics and mechanical is decent. And pharmaceutical, it can be on very, very vast range. If the product is already existence, then it will be on the 4-5%, but there's a new adaptive technology, it will go like 21, 22. See that, what is the compound annual growth rate? See what is the market. Market बताई होगी. In 2019, it is like, you can say, having a $1 billion market. And in 2025, it is going to be this. Always target bigger market. Always, always, always target bigger market. Never stick to having like 0.5 million market. Never do it because that will take a lot of time, lot of market research, and the होता है plus factor. What William Hagen and Steve did is they gone for the industry which is very unknown right away, but had a huge potential. They had a very good case study. They had eBay, they had Amazon for the case study.
Yes,
They had created something wonderful. They just analyzed them. Okay, they took them 15 years. eBay started in 1995. Amazon started in 1999. And within 10 years, they are break even and having a revenue of billions. We can replicate it. Okay. And then they did market study on the Indian audience. What they liked and what they didn't like. They didn't do the market study on the actual industry. They did the market study on the people. What they like and what will be the right products to sell right away. Okay. So exploit that. What I can do is I can share you one. If you can give me some name of a particular product, drop an email or you can approach me on LinkedIn. So just drop in the keywords which you are going after. I will give you 1 or 2 examples here how to set it up. It's very easy. You don't need any experts right now. Experts come later into picture. When you have you have $1 billion market. Now I need somebody to certify it. Okay, experts will certify it. Okay, this is best. Then you need experts. Right away, you don't need it. So this is how you can go ahead with it. Any other question?
Sir, one more question, sir.
Please.
One more question.
Please.
Medicine field, दवाइयों का.
Yeah.
Medicine manufacturing factories or companies are different. Marketing is done by someone else, and researcher are also different than these two.
Yeah.
As a entrepreneurship, क्या marketing में enter कर सकते हैं? Manufacturing की बात अलग है.
You're looking for marketing in you say medical devices industry. That's a good.
Yeah.
As
a entrepreneurship, नई फील्ड के अंदर एंटर करना मार्केटिंग के अंदर. Medicine.
It's a very tricky field. It's a very, very tricky field because when it comes to medical devices or medical products, it's one of the expensive fields, but it is always a lifelong market. It never goes down. This is the only industry which is not having a negative compound annual growth rate ever, and it will never have, because it relies directly on the human life, and it is always up and down in the human life, and it always be on the higher side. But definitely, it will require a huge amount of investment. So I can tell you what are generally universities do. They create something, they tied up with some, you can say, corporate, and corporate goes to some contract manufacturer. So this is how things happen. So let me give you an example. So if we talk about Jefferson, what they did is they produced the IP. Okay, they gone with the Bharat Biotech as a investment group, and they said, okay, let's tie up here. Let's both collaboratively work on this. You fund us, we capitalize it, and we market it combined. Okay, both the names are coming to the picture. But they will ask either the Bharat Biotech to manufacture, or they will go to some company in the Baddi for the mass production. But definitely marketing of a medical industry is very tricky. It's tough. It will take time. That's a major. It will come under the good section. It's a very good high impact portion, but it will take a long time for you to capitalize it. And it's a huge investment. And especially from the investor's point of view, pharmaceuticals come at third or fourth for investment. I hope I am able to give you a decent amount of idea.
You are answering in a very good manner. And sir, I think with this, we are going to end this question and answer session. But I have just one question, sir, you can give in brief. Sir, for India's Skill India program, and there is a startup policy, etc. So, can you put some light over it, how it is going to succeed or failure, and how it is favoring in our India for its implementation?
Yeah, it's too early, but I think it will be a very good opportunity. I think it will go rightly in a manner. And last year I was at Delhi for a startup conclave only. So we had a thorough discussion with even our IP controller also, and with the startup India government also officials. So it is going to impact in a well manner. I think with the COVID coming into the picture, I think there is definitely it's a bad thing happening to the human life. There is no doubt about it. It will adverse effect on our economy, and I think we should be prepared enough. But I also see that there is a potential also, especially with the upcoming rates. I'm pretty sure government is going to release huge amount of rates this year by the end of this year, especially for the startups, because end of the day, the amount of job loss can only be capitalized by the startups. Trust me, no big company is having a jobs. People like young who are 24 or maybe like startups, these people have to come up. These are the people who will create jobs, and this happen every time. Whenever there is a drop in the economy, there is a recession in the economy, startups always come up to back. In 2008 happened same thing. 11, 12 was a wonderful year. The investment was huge. At that moment, getting like 2 crore or 3 crore from the investor was not a big task. And it's going to happen in future also. I can name couple of domains. Mechanical domain will be going higher side. Devices, medical devices is going to much higher. Then electronics, chip manufacturing is one of the important aspects which I feel is going to high. And then comes the lithium batteries, electric batteries, that is going to higher side. Okay, these are some of the areas which whom we worked, and PPA kits is one of the important aspects. We have a couple of cases on that, and I think it is. Let's fight it together. That's what I can say. Let's fight it together. I'm happy to have a discussion with the students, faculty, on now, because these are the people who will change the economy. Trust me. Apple, Samsung ने हाथ खड़े कर दिए हैं. Trust me, they have उन्होंने हाथ खड़े कर दिए. It's up to these guys. And there is a huge potential. IITs are already working. They already started funding a lot of startups. They started manufacturing. They are going with the manufacturing. They even had I think, a COVID test or PPT kits and even movable hospitals. So these are the people who will be changing the industry than the people who are already in the industry, because this is something new and it will require some new efforts from the youngsters. So yeah, I'm pretty much hopeful for that.
Yeah, very nice, sir. And it's a very fantastic session, sir. I think I want to give you clapping for this session from my side, and others are also enjoyed this session. And to this session, sir, you have made it starting from the innovation, then its implementation, the different processes. Then you are giving the different examples, the company of the maybe Colgate, Lux, Rain, etc. And you have made this session actually interactive. It was a very informative session, as well as we are having the different session in our different days, but this was the particular on the touching the IP. So I think for today's session, we are having with us our second coordinator, Dr. Irshad Ahmed sir. So I want to request Irshad sir to please use some of the session. Just I am going to share the certificate for the sir, and just please you conclude the session, because we are having the session tomorrow with Miss Maggie Nichols, and the time will be from 6 to 7 p.m. 7 p.m. So Irshad sir, I request you to please have the session. And I just am
Yes,
sharing
sir.
the certificate to sir for that.
Sure, sure, sure.
Sir, please sir accept this certificate of appreciation for you. Yes, sir, please continue.
To serve
Thank
this, sir, the session, I already mentioned the session was really so fruitful for us. We have learned, especially if you student, today's few students also join us. Those who are in entrepreneurial journey, and I requested them to please join this. So they had joined, and they will got some information from your side also. And that question, what I ask you, it's actually a question of one of my students. So definitely
you.
got the benefited of that. So in the series of that, this session was really so much informative, and because I think this is the first time, sir, we have reached up to 4:30. So in
Yeah,
time,
right.
yeah,
Thank you.
I think I should be
really,
apologizing for that.
yeah, yeah.
For stretching
Actually,
you guys.
yeah, really we enjoy a lot, and बिल्कुल सर बहुत excellent session था. So
Thank you.
with this word, I also thankful to the participants and other faculty member of the college, those who are joining us. And in future, Sandhu sir, definitely we will meet you physically also if after the COVID. And definitely, if in future we have any kind of query related to the IPR, we will contact you. And
Sure, sure.
definitely,
Little,
okay.
please, little request, sir. Some participants have requested to share your PPTs. If you can share your PPTs, sir, then I can share with the participants also. If you can share by email also, then I can share with the participants.
Sure, sure. Definitely.
Yeah, thank you.
I will happy to do that.
So,
And also, if anybody has a further follow-up questions, you can reach me at my LinkedIn. I will happy to
yes,
answer.
sure.
And also, sir, if you have some query regarding the market search, just shoot me an email. I will happy to answer as soon as possible.
We will enter also.
So,
Sure, sir.
so thank you so much, sir, and
Thank you.
all participants. Holy sir, please.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. But please keep in mind for tomorrow's session as 6 to 7 p.m. Please. Okay. Be careful. Be safe from this corona. Be happy and bye. See you to all. Session, please.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks to you all.